Fresh versus online.
Here comes a new challenger.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
Denied up top. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. All right, what's the plan?
Still slugging it out here. Shows the overhead. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Solid throw take. Hell!
All right, gets a round on the board.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
That was so dominant, and if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Throws him. What's next?
That was crazy.
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Player 2. Ooh, burnout activates.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Shows the medium kick. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of Aerial Tattoo? Maxes out the gauge right there.
What?
This is going to hit for a critical arm. Gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Oh, the drive attack closes it out.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Clutch, clutch, anti-air.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Looking for a chance. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. They may be planning to spin their drive gauge here.
This is so good!
Wow, reads the counterattack.
That was ridiculous defense!
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. There's a burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Somehow manages to block the jump in. Player 2 is in shock. Will this super art do anything?
Oh, let's go!
Finds the target. Amazing.
They just need a little. Whoa! I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Noticeable life lead is an. Are you for real?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Wow! That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Dash is up. Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something. Jump in, finds the mark. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Overhead. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Burnout is triggered. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Still plenty of time left.
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go!
Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Ooh, gets the hit.
Bring in the heat. Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Oh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Are we going to see a comeback here? There's a change of side. Connects with the throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
You're done.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
A decisive win. How's it all looking from where you're sitting?
Oh, that was hype. Cannot wait to see a rematch in the...
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Gets a chance with the jumping.
Okay, I like that.
The combo's there. Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Anticipated that counter and blocks.
Nice block. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
We're near the end of the round. I want to see someone shoot their shot. Come on! A dire situation. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them.
Hits him.
Nicely played round there.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Wait a minute.
A berry. Both spin some meter here, investing in the round.
Amazing awareness there.
The goddess of the hunt is here. That life gauge is about to disappear in a flash. The drive impact doesn't work.
That was ridiculous defense.
Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Matches in all the bars, but the Shinru Repa.
Oh man,
Puts the brakes on the impact.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
Cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Smart play to stop the opponent there. Are they both going to stay in each other's faces? Who's going to dig deep and come through?
Right, fair enough.
This can lead to some big damage. Uncooked raw soup.
Yo, what?
Finds the target.
Okay, here we go.
Burns out.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Putting the cherry on top.
Yo, what?
What are they going to do? Things are looking very bleak. They gotta find something.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
It's over.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 1 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Push it through with the gliding. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Throws to get around their defense. Knockdown. Secures the jump in.
That was crazy.
Drive gauge finally recovers. Each hit is so important.
Anyone could win this now with a solid combo.
KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
That right there was some street fighter. So good.
Goes to the drive reversal. That throw misses. Avoids getting stuck. Ooh, burnout activated.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Can they stay on top of them? Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see Wayne closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow!
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Throws him.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
Player one can't use burnout, but they might have a plan. Player one is in dark top, sets up with the jump in. With super art and super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Now you know. Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Here, oh my God, did they just choke it away?
Oh no! Big win! Oh, here we go. Is it gonna kill? This is gonna kill!
Shut up!
Ooh, make your next move. What's the game or done?
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
They are both playing so well. I love this.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay.
Ooh, stops the attack cold with a perfect parry. How will they follow up?
All right, what's the plan? Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
All right, what's coming next? Player two needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Gets the tech, but how will they get out of this corner? Grabs him.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
The corner makes it hard to escape. Ooh, burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for me.
It's there.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Round two.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
That right there was some street fighting. So good.
How's this?
Looking for a chance.
Okay, okay. Amazing awareness there.
Knockdown and max SA gauge. They both have a chance experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
And eats it. Just down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yes! We've got ourselves a set here.
We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Player one gets the perfect parry. This could lead to something big. What are they thinking here? Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something here. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Solid anti-air there.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Add the radar up and running.
That was crazy.
Projectile to try to change the situation.
Just needs one more good hit.
Both players on the edge with that drive difference experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Ooh, burnout activates. Both players all out of drive gauge. Hey-o!
Nicely played around there.
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing.
Zankuhado! Checks them with the projectile. Throws to get around their defense. Ooh, Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Yo, what's coming next? Gotta be mindful of reach and jump into this range. Oh, burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Oh, critical arc? Yo, what's gonna happen?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is going to hit for a critical arc. Gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerve. Player one is you're done.
Takes the round. Wow.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Full drive reversal. Zones with the fireball. General kick for a mix-up. Player two has the super gauge advantage. And knocked him out of the air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
What? A smart throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
What are they gonna do? Player one is in burnout state. This is gonna hurt. Oh, what a rush. There's a burnout.
No, I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Makes the high ground.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
What patience to scout out the counterattack. Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Goes for the throw.
Oh, nice.
Takes them down without a stain on them.
All right, gets a round on the board.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
Was that a button check round or something? Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Big throw.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
General kick for a mix-up. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Attempts to drive rush to keep it going. Sets up with the jump in.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
A clean KO. Nice meter awareness.
Sit down and shut up!
That was the highest if I've ever seen one.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
Oh my days, there was a...
Arcade.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
All right, let's go.
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Not having the crossover. From up above. With the life gap opening up, they need to KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Not sure how you're gonna break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
Okay.
What are they doing? They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute.
Player two is holding on to that corner advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
It's there!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
General kick for a mix-up. This match just started and it can go either way.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this...
What? In anti-air?
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach this into what patience to scout out the counterattack.
I can't believe they blocked that! Oh, let's go!
Player 2 is in dark times with burnout. The throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Things are about to explode! I can feel it!
This can lead to some big damage. More fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up.
You can't be serious!
Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it.
It's over! I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow! That was... Man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
General kick for a mix-up. Jump! Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state.
All right, what's the plan?
Player 1 has used up all their drive.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Good anti-air.
Smart stuff there.
Drive gauge finally recovers. Dashes forward. Big counter.
Ooh, gets the hit.
KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Dashes up. They're backed up into picks a good spot to use the super.
Okay, spending some meter to get the damage with the spin drive smasher.
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Do they have enough drive gauge? Jump! General kick for a mix-up. Player 1. Oh, burnout activates.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
What are they doing? Gets a little space with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Oh my God, we got a stun.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Leo can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Down and out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Denies the low head. Sees the overhead coming and blocks.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of.
Come here!
Hits,
Great round. Nicely done.
bags the round. What did you make of it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. A little extra damage on the counter here.
There we go. Big hit there.
Experiencing burnout, add some damage, and flare with the super.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Passes in all the bars for the Shinru Repa. Flawless. They got them so quick.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Last chance? It's now or never.
Yo, we got a real match now? Let's go!
We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
I can only imagine how good this...
Oh, burnout activates.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Jump! Nowhere to run. Oh, reads the jump in perfectly.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Burnout did a perfect read with the anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Oh, let's go!
Drops in with the Tatsu. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. A dunk crowns them from above. You're done.
And they close it out.
Cammy
Good
wins.
stuff.
Hard fought on both sides.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Oh, nice.
That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Well-timed corner switch. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Round two.
Yeesh. That didn't look like a fair fight at all. But let me hear your thoughts.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Saw that jump in from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Medium kick. Get right kick for a mix-up. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Anti-air drops him.
Amazing awareness there.
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute. Okay.
This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape.
Okay, you're in. Gotta make this one count.
No question, this super art is definitely going to give. You're done.
Takes the round. Wow.
Cammy
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Nails the anti-air.
Ooh, nicely done.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for an overhead. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
If they KO.
Nicely played around there.
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Genius read!
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent? Oh, this is getting crazy!
For aerial Tatsu. Pokes with the medium kick. Gets carried to the corner. Saw that counterattack coming.
I can't believe they blocked that!
A real team kept their composure and pulled out a combo at just the right time.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
How can you not be loving this match? It's so...
Just goes for it at this range.
Whoa! Wow! What a decision! So smart!
This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape.
Things are about to explode! I can feel it!
Flashes the blue to stop the jump in.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Perfect parry. They got a feast on this chance. Taking chunks out of each other here. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
connect. Back into the corner. What setups do they have? Turning it all the way up with the super.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
When you absolutely gotta put him down, use super to take the round. Player one had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. That was crazy. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
All right, what's coming next? Hits!
Nice way to close out that round.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
All right, let's see what happens in this next round.
Amazing awareness there. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Player one can work with this lead.
All right, what's the mix?
Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Oh no, not like this.
Between the wall and a hard plate. And they're stunned.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Cashes in all the bars for the Shinru Repa. Pressure building! Building! Down and out.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Getting that external and internal damage in. The good master taught Aki well. Player one with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or hang back.
Okay, you're in. Gotta make this one count.
Jump in, parry.
Yo, what?
What a smart throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Impact squash.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Drive rush.
Okay, here we go. This is so
Chisels them down.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Grabs them. Who gains control of the match in the early going?
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out. Ooh, nicely done.
That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Just needs one more good hit. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Knockdown. You saw the chip KO on the table.
Great round. Nicely done.
Not sure how you're gonna break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Oh boy, If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Sure you can. They back the opponent into the corner. Now, ooh, burnout activate.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Pierces and drops. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Links it. Right? Ooh, burnout activates.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Yo, knock, knock, open up, this is real. Yaza coming for you with the claws of steel. Nightshade income closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.